You have probably watched a dozen of fantasy and sci-fi movies where characters travel through space and time, like Interstellar, Stargate, and Doctor Who, let's say. And I'm 99.99% sure that the night after that movie, after you went to bed, you secretly hoped to be abducted by aliens and taken to a spaceship with a time travel machine. And what if I tell you that this can come true? Well, partially. Theoretically, you can travel in time using wormholes. The truth is that nobody has technically seen them, but there are several math equations using general relativity to possibly prove their existence. So, stick around to unravel the mysteries of these time machines. Now, what exactly is a wormhole, you may ask? Let's imagine you have a favorite book, and on one page there is a picture of a spaceship, and on the other page there is a picture of an alien. Normally, you would flip through pages from the spaceship to the alien. Now, think, what will happen if you could make a tunnel through the book that connects the spaceship picture directly to the alien picture? You could jump right from one picture to the other without flipping through any pages. A wormhole is kind of like that tunnel but in space. Instead of traveling the long way between two places, a wormhole lets you take a shortcut and get there much faster. Scientists think that wormholes might connect to very far apart places in space and time, making it easier to travel between them. It's like a magical shortcut through the universe. The wormhole is supposedly made from a black hole paired with a white hole. Now, what does that exactly mean? So you know black holes, right? They're formed when the center of a very massive star collapses upon itself and all of its mass and gravity basically gathers into a really tiny ball called the singularity of a black hole. According to Einstein's general relativity, if we imagine space like a flat surface, everything placed on that surface will make a curve. The Sun makes bigger curve than Earth because it has bigger mass. But the singularity of a black hole has really big mass that it makes such big curve in space with such big gravity that even light can escape its pull. But on the other side of the hole, there is just nothing. It is just a black hole. To become a wormhole on the end of the black hole, we need to put the singularity of another black hole, making a tiny bridge between the two holes, with the second black hole is usually called a white hole. The interesting thing is that it is possible that at the end of the white hole there is a parallel universe. On the outside the same as ours, but everything is mirrored and even time runs backwards. Sadly, even if we discover a wormhole and we were able to get to it, we wouldn't be able to pass through the other side, since to travel to the other side of the tunnel, it would take infinite time and any human being would be technically dead. But stay with me, because things get even more interesting. Because it turns out the wormholes can be used as more than just a quick gateway. They can be key to our past and future, quite literally. But before we reveal the secrets of these time machines, we need to understand some principles about time, like time dilation. And time dilation is when the motion through space affects the motion through time, which means that as you move faster through space, you actually move slower through time. This is like the twin paradox. But gravity can also dilate time. The The bigger the gravity, the slower time moves, which actually makes your feet age slower with a few femtoseconds than your head, since they're a tiny bit more affected by gravity than the head. Now, let's get back to the wormholes. So to turn a wormhole into a time machine, we need to place one end on a spaceship that goes around the speed of light and the other end on a more static place, let's say Earth. This way, the Earth is already in the future relative to the spaceship, which moves through space and moves slower through time. And now, the wormhole is used a little like a fast time gateway. Now, even if we haven't discovered any wormholes, haven't invented ships that move nearly as fast as light, and a ton more things that are needed to turn wormholes into time machines, it is still never too late to make that wish before you go to sleep. So, keep dreaming and make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more interesting and exciting videos like this.